Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's episode of Coffee with CREN. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use the Paragon homepage like a pro, how to move things around, customize it, where to find everything. I bet you'll learn something in this video, so make sure to stick around and watch. You guys ready? Let's do it. To get started, we're right here on the Paragon homepage. You can see this is what you see when you first log in. You may have a different theme, but overall for everybody when you log into Paragon for the first time, this is exactly what you're going to be seeing, okay? Working from left to right, everyone's default homepage is going to start with a quick search over here on the left side, along with the Paragon news underneath that. That's messages directly from Paragon, and the message center beneath that. This is where expired listings, updates on certain notifications you have come in, those all show up here. Moving into the middle here is the homepage message. This is where we put news and where we customize all this stuff. This is where you can find links to things such as rules and regulations in our website, our weekly webinar, notification, email opt back in, which is you have a client that accidentally opts out of getting Paragon emails. This is how you get them back in, change request, and a lot of other stuff kind of right here in the sidebar. In the center of it, this is where we put all of our news that we announce. So stuff like our survey, we put our newsletter link in here, any webinars that come up, all that fun jazz. And moving on to the right over here, I'll move myself so you guys can see it. We got the market monitor. This is where you can view all the kind of hot stuff, anything new, expired, price changes, all of that. The calendar, contact activity. This is for collaboration center, and showing time. So how do you become an expert with all of these things, right? They're kind of just here. Well, pretty much almost every one of these little sections here have this little cogwheel up at the top, and this will allow you to customize each one given the options that are related to it. So for example, quick search, you can click the cogwheel that's up at the top here and customize it just like you do a normal search. You can add stuff into primary criteria from different classes and add anything that you could in a normal search here in the quick search. We zoom past our homepage and go to the market monitor here. This is where you can pick what kind of classes the market monitor will show you, the types, specific areas if you would like, where you want it to come from, so the entire market, your office, team inventory, that kind of stuff, and how far back the market monitor actually goes. This allows full customization of that. We can go to the calendar here, hit that settings, and it'll show you, you got three options here. It'll show you listings that will expire, any tasks that you've assigned to a contact, or tours and open houses. At any point, these little icons in the calendar, you can change what kind of view it is, whether it's day view, you can view weekend view, weekly view, or even monthly view. And then the plus button here allows you to add an event. So this literally allows you to add stuff to a calendar. Below that is contact activity. If you use the Collab Center in any sort of regard, then this is where new comments, new activity from your buyers, even seller activity will all show up here and allow you to see all of that just kind of at a glance. This too can be customized, and you can choose how many contacts it displays and how far back it will go. And then beneath that is showing time. Nothing to customize here, but it makes it pretty straightforward. You can click here to view any feedback that's been received or any feedback requested, confirm appointments you've requested, and confirm appointments on your listings. One thing that you can also do on the Paragon homepage with all of these is if you hover over the top of these, there'll become this little four-way arrow here. You can actually grab these and drag them to different spots over here on the sidebar. So if you wanted to move stuff around and kind of customize where everything sits, you can do that as well. So some of this allows just really fast links to get the stuff without you having to go up to, let's say, resources and then showing time setup. In order to view all of this, you can just click on it and it'll take you directly into the software. Always play with this kind of stuff. You're not going to break anything, I promise. Play around here in the homepage, customize some of these things to your liking, and maybe even start using it. Hopefully you learned something today. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Coffee with CREN. We hope to see you on the next one. Have a good one.